all of you coming and be a part of this announcement today. I'm proud to announce that today our Berkeley County Sheriff's Office Cold Case Unit, along with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division agents, have solved a 37-year-old case. This case began on September 23rd, 1981. In the Goose Creek area of Berkeley County, known now as St. James Estates, these two lovely young ladies were parked in a vehicle at this subdivision, which was undeveloped. Laura Patterson and Sandra Snyder were both 16 years old. Their innocence was lost that day because an individual targeted them with a violent crime. They were sitting in Sandra's mother's vehicle, minding their own business, talking about life, going through the daily things that happen to a teenager in Goose Creek, South Carolina. They both attended Goose Creek High School. This individual approached them armed with a handgun and immediately ordered both of them out of the vehicle. Well, they both refused. And at one point, one of these young ladies were pistol whipped and almost knocked unconscious by this suspect. That not being enough for him, he ordered both of these young girls out of the vehicle and held them at gunpoint. At some point, we believe his intentions were to commit a criminal sexual act against these young girls. He became nervous, it appears from the investigation, didn't know what to do, and repeatedly shot both of these girls at point blank range. At that point, he puts these young ladies in the trunk of Sandy's mom's car and drives them to an area which is now Tanner Plantation. At the time, in 1981, this was a remote location. It was heavily wooded, sparse residents were back there. He drove them down to the end of that Foster Creek Road onto a secondary dirt path. And again, he still didn't know what to do with them. What is strange to us is he repeatedly kept checking on them. Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? And this went on for some time while these two young ladies were laying in the trunk of the car bleeding and injured severely. At some point, he leaves. And after an undisclosed amount of time, Sandy gets out of this trunk after being shot, crawls all the way out to the road, and thank God somebody came by and she flagged them down. And emergency medical folks were dispatched, rushed them both to the hospital, and that's when the investigation began by the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. Once they determined that they had this type of violent act, they called in the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, and agents responded along with crime scene technicians. They processed the vehicle, processed the scene for 2 days, and Agent Chad Caldwell was the lead investigator in that case. He is with me today. He did an exceptional job running down the leads for several years on this case. There was a lot of work done on this investigation.